All right, so this is the spare tire holder. I think it's off of a Jeep. It's a Smitty built, new, but I got it off Craigslist for like half price. So it was like 150 bucks. It swings out. There's a hinge. I got it in the shop. There's a hinge over there. There's a latch over there. I got to build a bumper anyway, so I'll make it fit. And then this lets you put whatever size tire you want on it. And I believe there's an extension that comes out this end as well. It may not. And then I'm going to put on the back side a table, I think, a little fold down table. So when it swings out, you can do a little cooking on it or set something down. And let's see, that's going to go on this, my M1101 trailer, which is exactly the same as an M1102, except for the data plate. The Army didn't want, there's the bows for it, and there's the things that the bows, I guess the brackets that the bows go into that bolt onto the trailer. Anyway, the Army didn't want people loading it up and hauling it with, some Humvees couldn't carry as much, so the ones that can't carry as much can only tow the M1101, and all the other ones can do the M1101 and M1102. So there you go, I've got a M1101, and that's nice because when I went to register it, it's 3,000 pounds and I didn't have to have a title. So yeah, there's the jerry can holder. There's my pintle hitch that goes on my truck. I left the pintle on because I'm dumb. I may eventually get rid of that. That's for the stabilizing jacks. Got one on each side. And the back, I've taken the D-rings off, and that's what I'm going to mount the bumper to. So that's going to go back here. So I have a bumper, and then because it's got tailgate, it's going to swing out with there's a spare tire that goes on it. And you'll notice that is not a Humvee tire or wheel. The previous owner of this trailer swapped out the tires so that it was the same height as his towing vehicle. And then when I bought it, I got the spare as well, so that was nice. So that's what I'm gonna do at the back here. This, you may be wondering what that is. I was told that is a M1102 cargo platform. It does fit the width. I mean, it just slides right in. However, got this little triangular bracket, which this hits on, and it hits on the other side. So you have this big gap here. I don't think it's supposed to be that way. And you think, well, Mike, just turn it around, do it on the other side. Well, we still are gonna hit, and it's not gonna go all the way. So there's still gonna be a gap either way you do it. So I don't think that that is what this is, or maybe this slides to the middle because it's got a hole there that you can mount a bolt through, and maybe that bolts in over here somewhere, and maybe it goes right over the wheels. I don't know. In fact, I see there is a hole right there. Maybe it goes into that and on the other side, or maybe over here. I don't know. But I don't want it in the middle. I want it up at the front because that's going to be my bed, or what my bed goes on when this is a camper. And then I got these troop seats out of an M998, I think. That's the Humvee version that has the troop seats. They fold down, so they're gonna go, so once I figure this out, then I'm gonna figure out how to mount these, because it's not, this is, I've heard people say this is the same size as the Humvee bed, but it's not. It's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit longer, so it doesn't exactly fit. When I had it up here, just to look, if it was bolted back here, it stops around here-ish. Not a big deal. And what I may do is trim it anyway once I get this in place, and trim it, because that's going to be the beds for the kids. They're going to fold out of the way, and then when it's time to go to bed, fold them down, bam, they put their sleeping bag on it, go to sleep. And then there's enough room to get our standard 27-gallon Home Depot tubs under there, except that those bolts are a little bit proud of the nut. So I just need to go trim all of those. And then the buckets should, or the crates, whatever they are, should slide right under and not have any problem. So that'll give us plenty of storage room. The benches will fold out of the way. See, I don't want the spare tire in there because it's huge. I want it out here and out of the way. And then there will be the bows, and I have the tarp. And hopefully I get all this done before summer and the kids can go camping with me, because Shauna does not want to go camping in this. So it'll just be me and the kids. Yay!